Hello guys, another video from my car as every Saturday, and from time to time I get the questions why Saturday and why from my car. It's not actually Saturday. I don't shoot these videos on Saturdays, I just publish them on Saturdays. So I have a topic list what I want to talk about, and then from time to time when I do have some downtime, for example, I have now literally 5 minutes before picking up son from kindergarten, so I just stop the car and I have 5 minutes to talk to you guys. And the topic is about two types of developers. When you get the tasks from the client or from your manager, what do you do? Do you immediately execute as the task is described? Or do you engage in a conversation with the manager or the client with suggestions of how to rephrase or reframe or change that task to make it better, the final result, or to avoid the task at all if you have alternative solution? And I would categorize those developers into two groups. This weird lighting, sorry, clouds going on and off. Yeah, so I have two kind of labels, whether as a developer you're a consultant or an order taker. So quite often on my YouTube channel and on Twitter, I see comments like, yeah, I would like to take your advice and implement that feature this and that way, as you say, Povilas, but my client wanted to do this and that differently. And at this point, believe it or not, you have a decision. And you have the right to kind of argue with the client, but I wouldn't call it an argument. If it's a productive thought with idea to make something better, it's your choice, it's your decision whether to have courage and mindset to not just do what you are told, but become a consultant and advise something to your client if you think that would make the solution better. And usually from what I've seen, the mindset of developers, especially in junior positions, they are afraid to argue because they are afraid to lose their job at the end, or just generally be negative because managers or teammates or clients would hate you for that. And they might actually, but it depends how you phrase everything. The form and the tone is really important, because if you position yourself as you're trying to be helpful instead of criticism, then they look at you at a different angle. Historically, I've been pretty bad at phrasing things online on Twitter, and I got into a few very big fights with Taylor Otwell himself. I got better with time, but still kinda have that negativity in my mind sometimes. It sometimes slipped through Twitter, but over the years I realized how important that phrase and tone is. So for those of you who are afraid to consult instead of take the order, my experience suggests that consultants are respected more and get paid more in the end. So for example, if you go to a restaurant, who you would respect more? The waiter who just takes your order and gives the food, or the chef who would take your order but suggest something else on top? You would probably pay for the chef service more because you see them as professionals. So with that in mind, next time you receive a task or a project where you have something to say in order to improve that project or improve the task, or maybe rephrase something, reframe something, don't be afraid to argue, but phrase that not in argument sense, in argument way, but as a friendly suggestion in order to make the project better. And now my 5 minutes are over, getting to the kindergarten. See you guys in other videos.